Okay.
Okay, second take.
Second take.
Hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for having interview with me. I really want to share your experience from your ACL tear healing, natural healing. Last month, you took MRI and your torn ACL successfully healed naturally. So, can you tell us about your history of your injury, please?
Sure. And thank you for interviewing me, June. So back in June of this year, I was playing soccer with my coworkers, and I stepped on an uneven portion of the playing field, and I felt a huge pop on my knee, kind of towards the outside of my knee. I felt a huge pop and extremely bad pain. I went down on the field. I could not get up. I couldn't put any weight on it at all. So I sat on the field for a bit, and I got helped off by some of my teammates. And I got home. I didn't go to the emergency room right away. I thought I just, twisted something. I wasn't really sure what happened. So I stayed home for a bit, and then I tried to walk around, and my knee gave way when I was at home. It happened a couple of times. So at that point, I thought like something's not right here. So I ended up getting evaluated by a couple of doctors. I ended up getting X-ray and ultrasound, and both of those came back clean. The doctors weren't really sure what exactly I had at first. I asked the first doctor, "Do you think it's an ACL tear?" And he said he wasn't sure. He didn't think so, but he wouldn't say anything until they got the imaging back. So once the X-ray and ultrasound came back clean, they said, well, if you still can't walk, then we might have to send you for an MRI.
So finally, you took MRI. Then you diagnosed as ACL tear. Is it correct?
Yeah, my MRI had a complete tear of the ACL.
Oh, that's too bad. What did your doctor say about your injury?
So they said that I had a full ACL tear after looking at the MRI report. So they suggested to me, you can try to do physio to get your movement and range of motion back, but you won't be able to play sports in the same way like you could before, because your ACL will most likely stay torn. You can improve the function, but ACLs can't heal. So the only way to heal is through surgery.
Okay. That's a disaster for you. The first time ever you experienced such a serious injury, is it?
Yeah, I have suffered a broken wrist before, but that was able to heal. I never had an experience where I got injured such that a doctor said that you'll never be able to play sports again the same until you have knee surgery. So I'm a very athletic person. I played sports for a long time, so this was a pretty big deal for me.
You are still young and a very active lady, so you want to return to soccer again. You thought about having surgery?
So at first, I wanted to know all my options. So yes, I wanted to return to soccer. But what I really wanted to know is if there was a way that my ACL could heal, because I did not want surgery. I did not want to go through knee surgery. So
you started searching around, then you finally found me. Is it correct?
Yes, that's true. Yeah. So I did some research. on the internet, and I came across Jun Matsumoto's natural ACL healing protocol. And I thought about it, and I sent Jun a message and had an interview, had a call with you, and started the physiotherapy.
Okay. Did you believe me first? Because we haven't met. We live in the different country. We haven't met before. Could you believe me?
Yeah, that's a good question. My partner actually did find you online, and he told me about you. And at first, I was quite skeptical. I am skeptical myself, so I was hopeful, but I was skeptical. But I just figured, why not try? If there's a chance that if somebody says that they can heal ACL naturally, and you had other people on your website, other patients. So I thought about it, and I thought I would just give it a try. Like, I don't have anything to lose, because you know, it can't get any worse for me.
Okay, thanks for your challenge. Thanks for trying my natural therapy. So I want to ask you, what was the most difficult hardship during these 5 months?
That's a good question. I do believe that the protocol gets more difficult as we go. So the protocol was difficult, having to adjust your lifestyle and some of your habits in ways that you may not expect, and that might be difficult. So that was a tough part for me, to adjust my lifestyle and work the physio into my daily routine, lots of physio, and adjust my activity level. That was difficult. But what was also difficult was being told that ACLs can't heal. Everyone who I told that I had an ACL injury, many people mentioned, you have to have surgery. You have to have surgery. So being told that, you know, surgery is the only way to heal your ACL was very tough at the beginning. But yeah.
Oh, I can imagine. Have you talked anybody, your friends, your family, about this natural therapy? Then most of them didn't agree with it.
I haven't actually. I haven't shared with anyone. I wanted to kind of share and wait for the results. So, you know, my partner and I talk about it all the time, but no, I haven't shared with anybody, but I would like to.
Okay, that can be one of the most difficult matter. It's not only about therapy or your physical condition. It's about the audience, you know, around you. So I think you are very courage, you know, lady. You have patience and courage. Then finally, you took the MRI in the US last month, and it shows your torn ACL is healing naturally. So first, can you tell us why you have to take MRI in the US? Is there any problem of Canadian medical system?
So I went to the United States as a last resort. It wasn't my first choice. I didn't want to have to travel to get my imaging done, my follow-up imaging. So I tried to go to my original doctors first. I tried with 3 different doctors. So 2 of them I saw when I first got injured. One of them was a new one. And all 3 of them told me that there's no point to do another MRI. It won't give us any new information. We know that you have a torn ACL, and your options are manage it with physio and live with the injury and live with your knee buckling and giving way, or go for ACL reconstructive surgery. those were the only options that I was given by all the doctors I spoke to, and nobody thought that there was any justification to get a second MRI. So they did not refer me in my Canadian medical system to get that imaging.
Okay, I understand. Then you finally traveled to the US.
Yeah, so we drove to Buffalo, New York, and I went to an imaging clinic there.
Okay, so then MRI showed its natural healing of ACL tear. How did you think about it?
I was shocked. I was so happy. My condition had been improving as the course of the physio went on. So I got more and more confident that the result would be good. And it was. I was extremely happy. I still am.
Okay.
And yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah, I'm very
Thank
happy
you.
too. Okay.
Thanks, June.
Because not all the people can continue this therapy because it takes time, it takes patience, lots of patience, but you are a strong lady and finally you made it. So we have been working with through internet for 5 months.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. Then last question. Can you give any advice for the patients still suffering from ACL tear in the world?
Wow. My advice to people struggling with the ACL injury is, and the natural healing is, don't give up and be patient, because it does take time. And that the sacrifices that you're making are worth it. Like the sacrifices that you'll have to make in your life during your recovery period are worth the result at the end. So keep going, don't give up. It gets tough, it gets hard, but yeah, don't give up because the result is worth it.
Thanks for your advice. How's your knee so far since almost half year from your injury? How is your condition now?
My condition now is I'm very happy. I have maybe about like 80% of my range of motion back. It's not perfect yet, but I'm able to walk. I'm still doing physio, and I still plan to continue working to get my full range of motion back and to get back to sports. But 6 months after the injury, I'm really thankful for how far I've come and how I'm able to walk normally again. And yeah,
without laxity, without instability.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah, I'm able to walk with no instability, no pain. It's just it still takes work to get the range of motion back. But yeah,
okay.
I'm happy about the progress.
Yes, let's work on PT for a few months, and let's return to go back to playing soccer.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for having interview with me. Lots of people will appreciate your advice. Thanks for having interview. Kate.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for all your guidance and all your advice, June. You're a magic man.
Okay. Thanks a lot. See you later.
Thanks, June.
Bye.
Bye.